We provide counseling for kids and families. So if you have a 14-year-old making you crazy, and they will make you crazy, my 14-year-old kids, when they were 14, made me crazy. And sometimes you're not sure where to turn. You don't know, is what's going on? Is there something more serious? I can't talk to my daughter anymore. I can't talk to my son anymore. The school's calling and saying they're getting in trouble, and you can't afford a private counselor, a psychologist, or psychiatrist. Then you're probably going to call us. And last year we saw 1,800 kids and families in all our counseling programs around Montgomery County. So we have kids in our community that are homeless, and as Julie indicated, sometimes they're sleeping from couch to couch. Other times where they're actually living out on the streets. We found a kid that was living under the bleachers at the stadium in Conroe, at the football stadium. He was 19 and still going to school every day. It's like, he had, even though his situation and his family situation was so bad that he felt like he needed to get away from that, he was still going to school. And so why wouldn't we want to reach out and help these young people? So we want to eliminate homelessness in Montgomery County, and that can be done. But I for sure want to eliminate youth homelessness. I don't want to see kids that are homeless. And so we got together and wrote a collaborative to United Way, and we're blessed enough to fund it. So we now have we call it a resource center. So we now have a place that homeless kids can come. Through this collaborative, we've been able to leverage our resources together as a group, and our mission is to solve the problem of youth homelessness in Montgomery County. Something I couldn't do on my own, Angel Reach couldn't do on their own, and CASA couldn't do on their own. So that's an example, and so United Way put their money into that collaborative, because United Way holds me accountable. They don't just write a check and say, go forth and do good things for kids. I've got to show outcomes. I've got to show not only how many kids you're serving, but how are they better? How many of those kids got a GED or a high school education that you're working with? How many of those kids were you able to find more permanent housing for? And so United Way holds us accountable and holds other partners accountable, and so your dollars that you give, I can assure you, are well spent.